Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to morning news only here at Daily Tribune. We are live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. I am JAFF CONEJOS, bringing you today's top stories. Let's kick things off with today's weather. For Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon, expect partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated light rains. However, for Bicol and Davao region, as well as Caraga, Cagayan Valley, Quezon, Aurora, Apayao, Eastern Visayas, Sorsogon, Masbate, Aklan, and Capiz, expect cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms. Pag-asa warns of possible flash floods and landslides in affected areas, so stay alert and keep those umbrellas handy. For traffic update, traffic is being reported this morning due to road accidents. Motorists are experiencing significant delays, so expect congestion in key areas. As of 9:20 a.m., road crash incidents at Katipunan Garcia northbound and C5 Libis northbound have each occupied a lane. MMDA enforcers are on site but expect delays, so plan your routes accordingly. Now let's move on to the headlines. Here are today's top stories. In our first headline, victims of former President Rodrigo Duterte's brutal drug war may seek reparations, such as cash, rehabilitation, and medical support, if he is found guilty by the International Criminal Court on charges of crimes against humanity. In Duterte's case, the victims are primarily the families of those killed during his anti-drug campaign, which critics claim involved extrajudicial killings and systemic human rights violations. Former Executive Secretary Salvador Medialda was transported out of the Hague Penitentiary Institution on Tuesday morning in an ambulance. Medialda, who was on a stretcher, was assisted by a medical team and was placed inside an ambulance, which left the facility 2 minutes later. It was unclear where Medialda was being taken. Next in line, despite former President Rodrigo Duterte's transfer to the International Criminal Court, the Philippine government's investigation into the drug war killings remains unaffected and steadfast, as Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla emphasized yesterday. Remulla stressed that the Department of Justice remains unrelenting in its effort to hold those responsible for the extrajudicial killings accountable, regardless of Duterte's trial in The Hague. The Department of Transportation's intensified efforts to hold public officials accountable have now extended to the Metrorail Transit Line 3, with its General Manager Oscar Bongon being relieved from his post. Transportation Secretary Vincent Dizon confirmed on Tuesday that he had submitted a list of potential replacement to Malacanang for review. The motorcycle industry is in its sunrise stage, with a growing number of Filipinos becoming self-employed through ride-hailing services or motorcycle taxis. This was what Edwin Go, the president of Motorcycle Dealers Association of the Philippines, told the media at the Quezon City Journalists Forum on Tuesday. However, he emphasized the need to legitimize driving institutions to protect those who aspire to become motorcycle taxi drivers. For our business update, SM Prime Holdings Incorporation saw a 49% increase in clean energy generation, reaching 27.6 gigawatt hours by the end of 2024, boosting operational efficiency and reducing carbon emissions across its properties. Based on company data released on Tuesday, SM Prime's rollout of solar panels at its malls and developments has decreased its reliance on traditional power sources, reducing carbon emissions by 19,140.6 metric tons of carbon dioxide, equivalent to removing more than 4,100 cars from the road each year. Today, the local stock market opened negatively at 6,268.50, down by 16.18 points or 0.26%. Meanwhile, the peso opened at 57.25 to the dollar. For sports, Hinebra's grit in the closing stretch, led by resident import Justin Brownlee's heroics, prevailed in a 71-70 Game 2 escape last Sunday at the Mall of Asia Arena to level the protagonist's second straight championship showdown this season. The Kings limited the Tropangiga to just 4 points in the second quarter and just 19 in the first half, the lowest in a period and a half by a team in league finals history. Also made two crucial stops in the endgame to preserve the victory. And for entertainment, rising star Atasha Mulak was introduced by Studio Viva on Tuesday as the lead actress in the Philippine adaptation of Bad Genius, the series. Showbiz royalty Mulak takes on the challenging role under the direction of award-winning filmmaker Derek Cabrido. Mulak will be joined by versatile young artist Jairo Sakino alongside the newest love team, Gab Lagman and Hyacinth Calyado. Now a quick look at today's horoscope. For our Scorpio audience, today you're radiating a magnetic energy that draws people toward you. In love, passion is high, whether you're single or taken. Expect deep conversations and electric chemistry. At work, your strategic mind helps you make bold decisions, but don't let your intensity intimidate others. Take some time to unwind. Your energy is powerful but needs recharging. A little self-care will keep you sharp. And that's all for now. Join us again at noon for more updates. I am JAFF CONEJOS and this has been Tribune News on Q. Have a great morning.